What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel for another video. This time back to the Steam Deck, and the Stellar Blade demo has dropped over on Steam. This game's due to come out in about a month or so, I believe in July, and I did mess with it some on my PlayStation. I never got a chance to play all the way through it, so I'm really looking forward to playing through the PC version. And the good thing is, considering what performance looks like on the Steam Deck at least, that this should be a game that will play well on pretty much all the handhelds that we have out there, so it could be a really good handheld on-the-go title. Now, as far as settings go, they do have a Steam Deck preset here. We're also at 800p, borderless window to have VSync turned off, up to 120 FPS, and motion blur is off here, as well as film grain. And then again, we have that Steam Deck preset, and that's going to put us on performance FSR, which wouldn't really be where I would want that necessarily, but we're going to leave that there for now. And you can see the combination of low, medium, and very low settings that Steam Deck preset sets things to try to get you as close to that 60 FPS range as you can get, as far as I can tell from what we're seeing in performance here. Now, you can only play the parts of the first stage of the game. Your save will carry over to the main game, but there's not a lot we can look at, so I'm not going to go too crazy with settings and getting deep into it. I'd rather wait for the full release and be able to play more into the game and test more levels. But we will take a look at all the presets quickly here just to kind of see what they're doing on the demo on the Steam Deck. But like I said, performance is actually pretty impressive. I didn't expect it to run that well. Over on the very high preset will be about 32 FPS here, down from 59 in this one spot. And I would assume when you get into some real gameplay or later levels, that would be an issue. Same thing with the high preset, around 34 FPS or so, but it does tell me we could definitely bring things up from that Steam Deck preset if we wanted to and have a little lower FPS. Medium's around 42, 10 more than what we had on very high. And then the low preset with that FSR quality is going to be around 50 FPS or so, about 7 to 9 lower than what the Steam Deck preset gets us. So that just kind of gives you a quick general idea where this game's landing. But again, it's going to be a very playable and what looks like to be a fairly well optimized, hopefully, game for the Steam Deck and all the other handhelds. So I'm looking forward to testing out the full release on like the ROG Ally, Legion Go, MSI Claw, again on the Steam Deck and all of that. And I'll probably test the demo on other devices. We'll see how things go here. But it is a fairly short demo. It doesn't take very long to play through it, so there's only really so much to look at. Anyways, I'm going to leave you guys with a little bit more gameplay to check out with me not talking here and see what performance is like with this particular preset. Alright guys, thanks a lot for coming to check out the video as always. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you in the next one.
Are other cities in a similar state?
By comparison, this city is looking pretty good. After the colony extinction, huh? Wait, there's a fusion. Oh, surprise! At least the fusion cells in.
Fusion cell?
It's a high-energy compression battery. Thanks to that, Earth's night isn't dark yet.
Oh, it's the previous generation of the Infinity Cell.
Be sure to keep that. It's very valuable. It's a trap!
We're in the clear. Where do we go now?